People often ask me, how do you make a soft dog stronger? And well, my answer is first of all, well, I don't know of any way to make a soft dog stronger. Tend to try and start with a strong dog and make him work like a soft dog. That's sort of the way I go at it. But I see people with weaker dogs, and they don't use them very well. They could be using them a lot better. So rather than making them stronger, they just use them more efficiently or economically. And so they say, how do you do that, Paddy? Well, a lot of times I'll see them, and they'll have the dog up on top of the sheep, up their ass, and and the sheep are getting used to him. The dog is, he's kind of hitting them on the flanks, and he's closer to him than they want to be. He's inside that distance, or that gravity that I call it. Like the gravity of the Earth's atmosphere. So he's inside that atmosphere, and so I compare it to, it's a bit like a bank robber. So if a bank robber walks into a bank and he's got his gun and all, uh, that's great, and I'll tell everybody to get on the ground or I'll shoot you, you know. But if he's got a fake gun, so a fake gun is a little bit like the weak dog. If he's got a fake gun, he needs to be careful, not show it to the people too much. Just let him have a glimpse of the gun here and there, and threaten him with it. But don't let people find out that it's a fake gun. Because if he's flashing it around and all, and next thing somebody realises, hey, that fella's gun is fake, well, nobody'd have any regard for him. And so it's the same with the sheep. If we've got a lighter, weaker dog, we don't want to let the sheep find out too much about him. So that bank robber, he want to kind of just show his gun a couple of times quick, and then kind of keep it out of sight. And then if somebody's giving trouble, he can flash the gun again and then keep it out of sight. Whereas the fella with the real gun, or the real strong dog or whatever, but he needs to be, well, he with the fella with the gun with the real bullets, he can show the gun as much as he likes, and if anyone gives him any trouble, well, bang, and they're dead, and then there's no more trouble. And so it's like that with the sheep too. If sheep want to come out and test the strong dog, well, sure, he'll give him a shot in the head, and then they realise, oh, this fella's not playing games. But with the weaker dog, that's what I'd say is, keep him out of trouble. Don't be letting the sheep feel him too much. Don't keep him outside that atmosphere, as I call it, and so that every time you do introduce the dog, then he makes an impact on the sheep, and they move, and then he rewards them when they move, by he takes the pressure off again. So that's what I mean by, just need to use them economically, and remember that fake gun. Don't be flashing it around too much. Don't be letting the dog work on its own there, and get in too close to the sheep, because they'll find him out, and when they find him out, then the game is over. So it's a bit of a bluff with the fake gun. The real gun, you don't have to worry about it too much. I like the real gun.